This will be the first video. It's a little bit different. Like I said in my previous video. And no, I definitely did not just record a video right off the bat after that one. That's why I'm mentioning it. That didn't happen. Alright? But it's going to be a tier list video on things and / methods on losing weight. Now, you can trust a guy like me. I mean, you look at my build and you think, oh yeah, this guy knows what he's talking about, for sure. Definitely not the opposite. And this is the tier right now. I don't know how many times I'm gonna look at the camera or not while I'm doing this. Now, there are no pictures. One, because I'm lazy and I don't want to. You might get pictures in the edit, depending on how I want to do that. I misspelled again. Anyway, we got top tier. Now, top tier is like it to be up there. I feel like, because I gotta set a rules for myself. I think top tier has to be one of those things where you're doing it every day, or you're eating it every day, or whatever. Solid, it's solid. Like, you'll do it again, and it's probably one of your to-go methods, but you know there's better. For one reason, it's not top tier. Right, it's just that one reason, like, if it could be like this, or it could be a little bit better than this, then I'll do it / eat if only choice. Meaning, like, I don't know, like, I don't want to bring any examples right now because I want to wait. But I think that one's pretty explanatory. We'll never do again. Yeah, this is literally, you're not gonna do it again. You've tried it. You've acknowledged it. You've acknowledged someone has an opinion on this that they think is good, but it's not. Let's be honest, it's all not. At least for my opinion. Why is this even a thing? When you do this, you're just like, why do people do this? Like, there's no reason for this. And I'm gonna be honest. It might take me a little while to think of some, but I got some things just based off my head. And I really wish this website made it to where you could just type a word out, because I'm not trying to find a file of everything. Again, y'all might see one, depending if I edit it or not. But I think the first one we gotta do, right, is just walking. I don't know if any of these are gonna be copyrighted. I'll look up copyright free picture. Just so even though I average like 4 views on videos and it's all me. Anyway, walking. All right. Yeah, walking. It's definitely not the bottom 3. It's definitely in the top 2. But I don't know if it's top tier or if it's. You know what? I'm gonna say just walking. If you're walking outright, which I'm guessing. I'm gonna put it at it's solid. Like, there's definitely better ways to upgrade walking, right? Because walking is very specific. But I'm gonna put walking at it's solid, right? Not a bad thing to do. I mean, it's boring. Sometimes it can be fun. It really, like, I think it's probably gonna be right here in the top part, almost a top tier, because it's not a really bad way to lose weight. I mean, walking is, if you walk 20 miles, you're gonna lose weight. It's just how long do we really want to be there, and how long is it before walking turns into jogging or a sprint or into something else? So for that reason, it's solid. All right. Now, this is an obvious one. The gym. I think this one should be obvious to everybody. It's top tier. I mean, yeah, you could say the price. What if you don't have the price? I mean, I'm broke. Like, I'm a broke teenager, so I can't say anything. But, like, a gym's not that expensive, really. And, I mean, a gym's a very broad term. Like, I could technically say in my room back there, I have a gym, right? And it's just dumbbells. It's a bench. I mean, not only are you gonna get toned going to the gym, get built or whatever, if skinny, there's treadmills there. I mean, the gym is top tier. And the reason why I'm not gonna pick treadmills as its own thing is because I feel like that revolves in the gym. There's gonna be one that I'm gonna put on here that is just top tier, that is in the gym, but I want to talk about it specifically because it's just the GOAT. I'll keep treadmill out of this, but I'm talking about weights. Just going to the gym, weights, or even just doing your free stuff, your free like calisthenics or whatever. You're gonna lose weight. It's an awesome place. You might even get a sauna in your gym. Who knows? That's bonus. And I know there are some horrible gyms out there. I'm not gonna name any, but we've all been to a bad gym in our time. It wasn't the best experience, but I mean, if you can get out of the way, because it's still even top tier. Even if you're doing curls or something, and then a girl just randomly plops herself right in front of you and does the most bizarre workout you've ever seen. I mean, she could be doing hip thrusts like this the whole time, just making dead eye contact at you while you're doing curls. Now that is a situation that could happen, and it's not a good situation, but I don't think people really care that much. You go to the gym and you think everybody's looking at you, which they are looking at you, but it's like quick glances. No one really cares. When I go to the gym, if I see a big dude that's like 400 pounds, I'm not thinking like, oh my gosh, this guy's massive. I'm thinking like, hey, this guy's going to the gym. This is actually pretty cool. Which I think is a gym culture we all need. But enough ranting of gym. It's top tier for a reason. I'd highly recommend going to the gym, even though I don't look like I go to the gym. So next one, and this is gonna be in top tier, and these two have their own specific place in my heart for losing weight. It's the Stairmaster. I mean, you saw me type it in. It's the GOAT. There's so many TikToks about it. I mean, you go on TikTok, everybody's saying do Stairmaster to lose face fat, to lose weight in general. I mean, there's a reason why only so many people can do like 15 minutes on the Stairmaster at a time. Besides women. I don't know why. It's just girls just have 10 times more stamina than, I guess, guys for some reason. Like, my personal experience, I don't use the Stairmaster, which you might think like, oh, Tony, like, why are you even gonna talk about it? I do treadmill incline, which I'm also gonna put at top tier. Treadmill incline and Stairmaster, because I'm gonna pair them up. And this is gonna get heated. I know most people out there say, no, you gotta do Stairmaster. Or you can't do incline treadmill, or no, you gotta do incline treadmill. Stairmaster's horrible. And then they castrate you for that opinion. But they're the same thing, guys. I mean, you're both walking up a steep hill. One, you're lifting your knees a little bit higher than the other, but they're basically going to do the same thing. I mean, you're walking at an incline. They're both still going to destroy you depending on the settings you have. But I think that's also the reason why it's top tier, because you can change the settings. Now, back to the girl topic. This is a side tangent. But for some reason, if you're a guy, a great way to lose weight on a Stairmaster is to go right by a girl and see how long you can last, because your ego will break down when you go up against a girl on a Stairmaster. You'll get that one girl with the Stanley Cup. She's blonde, looks like she maybe weighs as much as my finger, and she's on there for 3 hours, and then you're gonna look at yours and you're like, okay, I can go for another hour, I got this. And yours says you've been on there for 5 minutes. All right. But nonetheless, 15 minutes on Stairmaster, you're burning 200, 300 calories. Same thing on incline. Like me personally, I'll do 14. I'll do the highest setting because I got. I mean, I'm not gonna say anything, but I got some pretty good calves. And I'll do that on like 2.5 speed, and I mean it feels like nothing to me. But in an hour, I've burnt like 600 calories when I was able to go to the gym, obviously. So for that reason alone, it's top tier. Not very accessible unless you go to the gym. That's why the gym is also top tier. Again, I'm gonna do one that's a little bit controversial, and not a lot of people do it, but I'm gonna do swimming. If I get copyrighted for these pictures for using it for a split second, I don't care. Now swimming is one of those things. It's difficult. I mean, when we're talking about a tier list about how to lose weight, right? I can't give it's solid, right? I mean, I'll do if it's the only choice, right? Because, and it's a high if only choice. It's solid, but realistically, most of y'all aren't going swimming to lose weight, and if you're doing that, like, I don't know. I mean, I'm not gonna say it's a bad thing. Like, obviously, swimming does burn calories and burns it pretty well, actually. But who does that? Who says, I want to lose weight? You know how I'm going to lose weight? By swimming. Like, I get the reason behind it, because, I mean, swimming's fun. Going to a pool is fun. But when you actually go there just to try to lose weight, it's not fun at all. And it's actually very tiring. And you're doing all this, and you don't even have a way to see the calories or track unless you got, like, a waterproof thing. But in this economy, who has a waterproof Apple Watch? It's just it's not a good choice. Also, like, where I live, it's like 5 degrees outside, so no way am I about to get half naked to swim. And there's indoor pools, but at that point you're either rich or you just really love swimming. So I'll give it a if only choice, which is weird because that's not the only choice. There's so many. I mean, walking's walking. That actually kind of made me sad now. Swimming. What's another one I can think about? Oh, bicycles. Bicycling more. Whether it's on a machine or on here. I think it's a solid. It's not a top tier. I'm gonna put it out there. I don't think it is. Mostly because so many people think that bicycling, 5 miles to 3 miles is gonna lose them a lot of weight, or the same as going on a treadmill. Newsflash, it's not, because you're on a bicycle that can move 10 times faster than your normal self walking. But it's still solid if you get out of that fact. And they are pretty actually accessible. Like, you don't even have to go to the gym. You can go on Facebook Marketplace and find a bicycle. Whether it's one of those ones where, it's stationary or it's actually a bicycle. And the scenery is pretty nice. Like, it's not bad. There's just not much to say about that. It's a really bad one. What's a bad one that's... Oh, yeah. I'm gonna get this out of the way. Now, this is one that a lot of people do. And I'm gonna pit, why is this even a thing? Right? It goes to the bottom tier. And hear me out. I'm not saying... If you have actual good reasons to take Ozempic, sure. Why not? Inject that baby in your veins. And have no shame. But if you're using Ozempic when you genuinely have nothing wrong with you, and you can lose weight, and the doctors aren't like, well, you're perfectly healthy, but I can get you some Ozempic. It's garbage. You're gonna lose weight, sure. You're gonna start feeling better. I don't even know how Ozempic even works. But you're going to look weird and you're going to get skinny fat because you're not actually doing anything. And I don't even know if going on Ozempic and trying to eat protein is a good idea. Like Ozempic could be a tiny balloon that expands in your belly. I really don't know what it is, but it's not a good thing. And I think it's proven facts that just literally walking or something is better at losing weight than Ozempic in the long term. Like, and I can justify some stuff to lose weight. Like, you'll see that in this tier list upcoming. But Ozempic, guys, come on. I know there's a better way. We can, like, if I really wanted to, I could end this challenge and take Ozempic, but I'm not, because I have no reason, no medical reason. If it's for a medical reason and you actually have a hard time, I don't know. I think my sister might have had. I think she told me that she actually has some type of thing that makes it hard for her to lose weight. I don't know if they gave her anything, and they didn't give her Ozempic or anything like that, which was really weird because my sister is skinny. Like, she doesn't look big, but I guess she was noticing herself get big, and she was going to the gym, and she had, I think, to take something to help her. She had to go to the doctors for something. I forgot what it is, but like, if it's a reason like that, okay, that's fine. I mean, whatever. Honestly, Ozempic's one of those things where it's top tier if it's used for good. But you look at yourself in the mirror and be like, do I really need this? And then you're probably gonna be like, I don't care. Anyway, now, like I said, we're getting into not the actual running or doing an activity, but I got this one, and I'm going to put this, to me it's top tier, but I'm gonna have to put it at, it's solid, right? And the only reason why I do put it at solid is because Diet Cokes are not good for you whatsoever. But when you get a Diet Coke, or when any diet soda, let's just say, because I don't drink Diet Coke. I drink other, like, Diet Pepsi or Diet Fanta. You're not drinking it because you know it's gonna be better for you. You're drinking it because, for one, it has 0 calories. That big fat 0 is just very appealing, and for two, you like soda, and that's the next better thing. You can justify that you're doing something better, but let's be for real. Long term, it's not good for your body. But no one really cares. Like, for me, I have 3 cans of that stuff right here. Do you think I care about my health in the future? No, I want abs now. Which I have to wait because of mono, but it's whatever. So it's solid. I mean, it's gonna get rid of that craving or enhance it, depending on how bad this addiction really is. But it's a solid. I mean, you're gonna lose weight for cutting out liquid calories, which is the big thing in every diet. So it's not bad. It's another one. Yeah, and also I just got I don't know if you saw it, but I did get an Ozempic ad earlier, so that's great. What's another one? That's not what I'm thinking. Oh, no, this one. I mean, this is practically my girlfriend at this point. I mean, me and her have been going back since 2 months. It's a Ninja Creamy. I cannot recommend one of these more, and I'm not even sponsored. I mean, I have one viewer that commented on the video, which, shout out to that guy. That actually did help me a lot. But this thing, holy smokes. Now, I will say, when you get a Ninja Creamer, it's probably because you've been wanting ice cream so bad, so long in your diet. It's one of those things you learn to appreciate once you're in a diet for a long time. Most people that start a new diet are going to think, let's cut out sugar completely, which, I mean, it's not a bad thing. But once you start getting on your diet for like 5 weeks or 6 weeks, you're like, man, I really miss sugar. And you'll start having those cravings. And that's probably why you got a Ninja Creamy. That's why I got a Ninja Creamy. I asked her for my birthday, actually. I know this doesn't look appealing, but let me tell you, the amount of calories you save on ice cream, if you actually try to save, because a lot of TikTok recipes out there are like, Captain Crunch ice cream, and it ends up being 500 calories still because of how much stuff they put in there. No, if you just put a protein shake in there, and maybe like a protein bar crunched in there to make like extra crunchy bits, oh my gosh, the Ninja Creamy's amazing. Not only talking about sherbet, I made sherbet in this, demolished it from right here, 200 calories for sherbet, and all I did was put frozen berries and some lemon juice. That was like 5 calories, and it made the most best thing in my life. And that's why, sadly, it's solid. You know, I don't know if I said it was top tier already. It's not. And the reason why it's solid is because, yeah, this sounds like a great idea. And it is still a great idea. Only thing is you want ice cream at that moment, right? You have to freeze this bad boy for 12 hours. So when you want ice cream, you don't get it. And let's be honest, a lot of us are gonna procrastinate making ice cream. That's just we're not gonna prep it, and that's why it gets knocked down to solid. And I know it's sad to see, but I would 100% recommend it, because once you get that craving, and once you get rid of that craving, you're not gonna really want ice cream. Because I only use my Ninja Creamer like a little bit, and it's because I always like that craving of something sweet, and then once I get it from my Ninja Creamy, I'm like, that was alright, but I don't need it anymore. So for that reason, it's solid. Now I'll do /eat if only choice. You know, I'm gonna have to say a protein bar. And hear me out. Protein bars are good, right? And I probably will. I don't know. My opinion might change on these. It's a high I'll do /eat if only choice. And the reason why is protein bars are very simple in a way of that the more protein to calorie ratio, the tighter it is. For example, like 1-to-1, or 10-to-1, which is your basis for proteins, protein bars. It's usually 10 calories to 1 gram of protein, and that would be like, it would be 200 calories, 20 grams of protein. And once you get lower, like a lower ratio, the protein bar just becomes horrible. So it's one of those things where, like, me personally, I'd rather just have a protein shake, because it's like 160 calories, 30 grams of protein. I guess this is good if you want to eat something, but I don't really know a protein bar that fills me up or even makes me feel like I could go on for the next 2 hours at all. And I know they have some, like Quest have some decent flavors, but it's just like, again, the whole protein bar to me is just, I don't know, it's weird. I don't think it's the best thing. I think there's better options, and that's why it says I'll do /eat if it's the only choice. Because like I said, they're not that bad of a protein source, and they're pretty good, but that's about all it gets. We'll never do again. I need to fill this up. We'll never do again. What's something I will never do again that I've done that was not it? Oh. Sprints. Sprinting. If you're doing sprints to lose weight, you're kind of a dummy. And the reason why I say this is, first off, no one can sprint for a minute long. And even a minute long sprint isn't gonna burn. It is actually gonna burn calories pretty fast. But if you can sprint for a minute long, you're not gonna be able to sprint after that for another like 10 minutes. sprinting is a horrible way. Don't do it to lose weight. There's no point. You're not training. You're not getting your heart. Well, you're getting your heart rate up really fast, but you're not. You're not gonna be able to sprint for 30 minutes. You're gonna try, and you're gonna look like a dying horse trying to do it. And you know, if someone sees this video and tries it for some reason, if they do, I'd put money on it that you're not going to lose weight as effective as everything on here, or better yet, just eating better. So for that reason, it's we'll never do again. Actually, I'm gonna just do this. You know, this is top tier, guys. I mean, if there was a tier above all of the tiers, it would be a diet. You know, and that is. I know. You're slim fast or your Ozempic's not the best way. I know it's a shocker. A diet's the best way to go. I mean, a diet is literally almost the whole percentage, the whole pie chart of how to lose weight. I mean, yeah, all of these other methods are good. Cardio is good, but a diet is going to lose almost all of the weight. I mean, that's just how it is. That's how we were designed. That's how the body was naturally designed. It was for us to go on a diet to lose weight. So any of these pills y'all are taking under the table, they might help. I don't know. I'm not gonna advise that, but this is literally the best way. So no, you can't just take ketosis pills and wake up with abs the next day. If that was the case, I would have done it a long time ago, trust me. Why is this even a thing? I gotta fill this up. Why is this even a thing? I mean, I know some stuff actually. You can see the moment it popped in my head that this is not a thing you should do, but this is more of a funny one in my opinion. No guys, having intercourse should not be a way you're losing weight, right? I know you're gonna be like, oh, dude, but I do it so much, you might as well, you know, make a sport for it. Okay, all right, calm down, guys. Yeah, intercourse is not the best way to lose weight, and that's not even. Why is that even a thing on this? It shouldn't be. So just know that, or any weird movements you do by yourself, should not be counted to losing weight. Yeah. There's still people that are gonna do that stuff, whether it's intercourse or you're just being weird by yourself. But you don't see me being like, count that to my calorie loss. No, I'm not counting that. It's actually in the back of my head. But I had to feel that. I literally can't think anything else. I was gonna do protein powder, but I think this video's long enough. I think that was good. I could go over the other diets, but as long as you're on a diet, you're fine. As long as it's not a stupid diet. I think this is a pretty good list. I mean, I could list visual like foods, like actual foods. I'm not gonna do that though, because like, okay, well here's what I'll do. I'll say protein-based food and actually healthy food is top tier. I mean, that goes into dieting though. That's why I didn't really say anything about it. I'm not gonna list best protein sources for like meats and stuff, because every meat's a pretty good protein source. Like, you're fine if you, no matter the argument of no, you have to only eat steak. You can't eat chicken. Kill this guy. No, it doesn't matter. At that point, you're already thinking of a diet, which is step 1 to losing weight. Step 2 is actually acting on it. Not only that, now you're actually eating some type of meat, and you're acknowledging, okay, maybe McDonald's is not the best thing for me. Which, all in all, is good. It's fine. That's the same thing, I think, with the 0-calorie diets. That's why I didn't include any other 0-calorie drinks. If it says 0 calorie, it's 0 calorie. It's just not the best for you in your long term. But no one really cares about that. I don't care about that. That's why I didn't do other different drinks. No. Actually, I have another one. Any of these protein desserts are... Oh, no, my tier list. It's fine. Oh, no, I need to find it. I'm not opening my history. You know what? I am going to open my history because I don't know why I said that and I have nothing to hide. It's gone. No. That's fine. Anyway, protein desserts. It's one of those ones where I'll do it one time. And any of these, they're all goated. I mean, even this Pop-Tart. Oh my gosh, these are all goated. It's one of those things where the reason why I put it in the 3rd tier, where I'd only do it like one time, is because that's really all you should be doing it. These don't actually have the best ratios, in my opinion, but you know that. And that's the reason why you pick these up, because again, it's just trying to replace your craving. For that reason, it's top tier when you do it, but you shouldn't do it the whole time. That's why it's the 3rd tier. But man, these are expensive too. Man, any protein related stuff is expensive like this. Like, it's definitely nowadays easier to eat groceries, to go and get groceries. But when you're going on like a protein-based diet or something like that, where you need your protein up, you're trying to build muscle, holy smokes, your grocery bill is going to go up with all this stuff. I mean, $9 for like 3 Pop-Tarts is kind of insane, but I know why, because the prices are so good. But anyway, that was a side tangent. But let me know if anybody is seeing this. Let me know what you think. If this was a good video or not. I think it was. I actually had fun. But yeah, that's about it.